Lasts long enough for your children to continue the cycle, and maybe, just maybe, the land is still theirs when a tree sprouts from you.
Aren't you curious about what shows really look like without those amazing special effects? The American TV series Yellowstone is a drama and neo-western that stars Kevin Costner. The successful show has been on our screen since 2018, and its fourth season is airing later in 2021. In today's video, we'll be showing you what Yellowstone looks like, stripped of all that gloss and glamour. Before we start the list, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and keep notifications turned on. Number 1. What is Yellowstone about? This Paramount Network show premiered on June 20th, 2018. It follows the story of a wealthy ranching family in Montana as they face off against unwanted visitors. At first, it looks like their farm life is just a dream, but viewers quickly see that things are not quite as they seem. The Dutton family is struggling to protect their land, and others are fighting just as hard to take it away from them. Their enemies are the land developers. No wonder the developers are desperate to move in. The mountains, forest, and valleys of Yellowstone National Park are beautiful beyond belief. This is truly a great Western show that stands out from the rest. Yellowstone has the right amount of drama and suspense. The show gets 8.6 out of 10 stars on IMDb, an honestly really high score. Next up, let's talk about the cast. The cast of Yellowstone, simply put, is amazing. Kevin Costner is a household name all by himself. In Yellowstone, Costner is playing the role of John Dutton. John is a sixth-generation patriarch of the Dutton family. He's in charge of the Dutton Ranch, known as Yellowstone. The ranch is one of the biggest in the United States. Despite all his challenges, John is fighting to the end to save his family's land. Luke Grimes plays Case Dutton, a former U.S. Navy SEAL. He's John's youngest son. In Season 1, Case doesn't live on the Dutton Ranch, but with his Native American wife and son. Only in Season 2 does he move to the ranch. Kelsey Asbill is Monica Long Dutton, Casey's Native American wife and John's daughter-in-law. In the first season, she's a teacher at the reservation school. In the second season, she's promoted to professor at Montana State University in Bozeman. Kelly Riley plays Beth Dutton, a financier and John's daughter. Beth is well-educated, highly intelligent, and a master manipulator. She's bitter, emotionally unstable, and addicted to drugs. Sounds bad, but at least Beth is loyal to her father and in love with Rip Wheeler. Cole Hauser stars as Rip Wheeler, the ranch foreman at the Yellowstone Ranch. Rip is John's right-hand man. John adopted him as a young kid, so he is loyal to his last breath. He has an on and off relationship with Beth, John's daughter. Wes Bentley is playing Jamie Dutton, an attorney, aspiring politician, and one of John's sons. He's loyal to his father, but frustrated. Jamie has an intense love-hate relationship with his sister Beth, and in Season 3, it's revealed that John adopted him after his biological father murdered his mother and went to prison. Fans adore the characters and the plot. The characters are fighting for family, land, love, and life itself, desperately struggling to keep their dreams alive. How can we not relate to this? From complicated romance to gripping drama, the show pushes all the right buttons, leaving us simply begging for more. Next up, where do they film? Yellowstone is filmed on a private ranch. The cast spends months every year in their trailers. The producers, the crew, and the actors of this gripping tale are clearly doing their best to keep it real. The landscapes, the beautiful mountains and valleys of Yellowstone National Park are simply breathtaking. Next, let's talk about the special effects. The explosions in Yellowstone are clearly not real. We can't expect actors of the caliber of Kevin Costner to blow themselves up for the sake of a series, can we? That would be a waste of a truly great actor. Garry Elmendorf, the special effects supervisor, can create more or less any kind of effect on set. His team has everything from a metal shop to a welding area to conjure up these special effects. He even has machines that can make the same sound as gunfire by firing compressed air through a tube. Elmendorf and his team are responsible for every special effect, like the time the truck smashes into all those motorcycles. No, that isn't real either. He plans everything super carefully so that nobody gets injured. Elmendorf has years of experience in feature films and enjoys bringing those blockbuster effects to a TV series. That's why Yellowstone is so superior to so many other shows. Elmendorf says that there are many challenges on set as well, from actor availability to weather and deadlines. Overall, he and his expert team tried to make the show look as real as possible, and they're certainly doing a great job. Next up, is the ranch house real? Guess what? The ranch ranch house is fake. The crew built the cabin out of logs. A lot of the interior shots weren't even filmed inside this house, but in other locations in Montana and in Utah. The houses that are used in this series have a unique atmosphere and amazing scenery too, but these houses were filmed all around Montana and Utah. Next up, what about the ranch? The ranch in Montana is mainly used for filming, so as to reduce costs. The area around it and everything you see is real, apart from those beautiful unspoiled mountains and forests that were raved about earlier, but we won't hold too much of a grudge. The show is great because of its incredible scenery and down-to-earth atmosphere. We can't judge them too hard for touching up these awe-inspiring scenes. Next, filming without CGI has its dangers, so not all of this great series is CGI, although capturing these gripping action-packed scenes could pose a danger for everyone working on the show. Yellowstone takes a lot of chances, and boy are we impressed. Do you remember the scene where Beth, John's unstable daughter, runs after the wolves? It's kind of dangerous at that point for the actress Kelly Riley playing Beth. Luckily, the wolves were tame. That's to say, if there's such a thing as a tame wolf. In the scene, the wolves were actually eating. There are special handlers on set who make sure that the actors and crew don't get hurt, or the wolves either. But a wolf is a wolf, as Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother found out a little too late. On another occasion, a bull goes on a rampage and breaks a camera. Glad I wasn't around at the time. Bulls are extremely dangerous animals and can kill you when they stampede. Have you ever heard of the Running of the Bulls festival at Pamplona, Spain? 15 people have been gored to death since record-keeping began, and 50 to 100 people are injured there every single year. No, you wouldn't catch me dead there. Or maybe you would. In Yellowstone, 3 ranchers begin a game of cowboy poker. It works like this. The 3 of them are sitting in a pen with an angry bull. The person who can sit the longest wins. The Yellowstone actors were a bit shocked to find out that a real live bull was being used. If that were me, I would just quit straight out. You wouldn't see me for the dust. Obviously, stunt doubles stand in for the actors when things get dangerous. When the bull decided to charge, a female stunt double got injured. She says that it was shockingly painful. I guess she signed up for it, but better her than me. Apart from the wolves and the bull, there's even a bear that gets loose on set. Guess that's what you get if you decide to film without CGI. Authenticity quite literally kills. The 500-pound bear ended up getting moved by handlers because of the danger he posed to everyone on set. The story was on local news and everyone was talking about it. The truth is that no one got hurt and the whole story got blown out of proportion. Still, a bear is not an animal you want to pick a fight with, not unless you're desperate to die. Next, animal cruelty claims. The show has been receiving criticism over their use of real bull corpses in some of the scenes. Apparently, they even mutilate the dead cows. Not only that, but rumor has it that they got them killed for the show. Eating meat is one thing, but getting these beautiful bulls killed just to entertain us is another. What do you guys think of that? Many viewers feel disturbed after watching scenes containing these corpses because they are real and not fake. Please, Yellowstone, for the sake of viewers, use CGI. The Yellowstone production team and the network deny all these claims, of course. They say that they are merely props that we see on screen. Other people, however, have been coming forward to speak up and insist that the production team got these poor bulls killed. What do you guys make of it? Do you think the producers had the bulls killed on purpose? Is the story fake or is it real? Next up, the story is made up. Tons of people believe that Yellowstone is based on a true story, but it's not. Writers Taylor Sheridan and John Linson came up with the story. Of course, there are developers that would love to buy up land and turn it into airports and apartment blocks. But no, the Duttons and the Yellowstone Ranch, like Santa Claus, only exists in our heads and our dreams. Sorry to disillusion you, but we all gotta grow up sometime. Next on our list, when is the next season coming out? Filming is complete, so we can expect the next season to air in mid-2021. The show is also planning a spin-off show and a prequel that will be focusing on the Dutton family in more depth and how they came to be in Montana. Can't wait, can you? That's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and turn notifications on. Thanks for watching.